questions. I have many questions. Let's get into a game here and see what's going on. We're going to try multiplayer shortly. We could see your ass. Hey, look at you. Hairless. You would think, based on the natural hair loss, hairy situation, that I would have a hairy ass. I don't. I have a strangely hairless ass. Weird. I can't explain it, and neither can the gods. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Hold. We're good? Almost. One game. There we go. There we go. All right, we're all sorted and square. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I have questions. I'm going to start simple. What is this? What is this? I've had this for ages. I don't know what this is. What is this thing? It's in a chest. What do you mean? Put it in an empty chest. Put it in an empty chest. Hang on, have we got buffs here? Okay, you guys might be trolling me. Is this going to turn into a monster? The fuck is that thing? Oh, the rapid chain gun. Okay, hold on. What? Where's my dragon? Where's my swords? I got something that summons swords. Where's that? There we go. Okay. Put it in an empty chest. It did turn into a monster. Oh, it turns into a mimic. Oh. Oh, it killed everybody. True. Okay. That's how you farm mimic items. Oh, did I make that? The illuminant hook. Oh, so I can force spawn mimics. Oh. And do they drop a lot of gold? Because mimics traditionally drop a lot of gold. I mean, I only dropped 9 gold. Gold and unique items. Does it destroy the chest? Did I get the chest back? Right. Okay. Right, so if I have a limited amount of times I could do that, I'm not sure if I can make chests myself. Can I? I'm not sure if I can manually. You don't get the chest back. So is there a limit to the amount of times you can do that? You can make chests. I don't think I've ever seen a chest. Iron and wood. Okay. Sweet. I think they're made out of souls of light. Is that how I made that key? I'm not sure if I made it or whether I got it. Okay. They made from these? They were made from that. Okay. Make another one. Alright, this requires a workbench. I should have a spare chest. Let's do it outside. Probably smarter to do it outside, where we're not going to wipe out the people who, you know, graciously live in our town. That will probably be a smart idea. Let's just go over here real quick. Seems good. Okay, so all you do is stick the key inside. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty dope. Slow crystal vial shard. Okay, so we could use that if you could effectively kill them to farm money. Like, get a bunch of keys and just, like, spam them into chests. Although, they used to drop, like, 40 gold. These are dropping, like, 9 gold. I don't know if that's because of the type of key. Oh, I assume it works with the key of night as well. Is that... Oh, is this the same thing? Does that make, Yeah, back to yourself. Let me ask some questions and check stuff. Yeah, normal mimics drop more gold. Have they got cool loot tables then? What would I farm them for? If I wanted like an early hook or something? Let me try the Key of Night. They have very good early weapons. Gotcha, gotcha.
How's it going?
Good, I'm just starting to learn. Alright, so if we put this one in, is Key of Night the same? It is. Oh, that makes corrupt mimics. Okay.
Cats.
The Zealous Dart Rifle. That's pretty good, I think. 52 range damage. Okay, so we can get some nice early weaponry from that. Okay, sweet. Alright, so my next question is then, how do I open those other chests that are in the dungeon, right? That have all weird keys? Because I never found those keys or a way to craft those kinds of keys. I don't understand that. There was like some... They're just very, very rare drops. Right. Okay, so I just didn't get them. Rare drops is a 0.002. Okay, so the fact that I got a load of corruption keys was just random. But I assume it's like one from the jungle and one from ice and stuff like that. That kind of idea. Okay. Yeah, alright, alright, alright. So they're just random keys. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. We just got unlucky, despite the fact that we murdered like half the population in the world. But that is the nature of things. Let's like try. I want to try multiplayer a bit today and see what it looks like. Hardcore will be during the race to world first. I'm going to prepare for the hardcore then, so getting this knowledge in. Okay, I know there's something wrong with my people, my paws that live in my house. Because I occasionally saw comments saying, like, why has he done this to these people? Outside of them being in prison system. What's wrong with them? This is a complex one. Yeah, we're checking the Guild Wars 2 Halloween event as well. They have happiness. Yeah, I saw the happiness at the beginning, but, like... Do these people want me, to build specific houses outside of my house for them? So, like, this guy wants Sophia to... Okay, so the goblin wants Sophia to live with him. Yeah, they're not happy in this biome or having trouble with other people. What's the benefit of doing that? Do they have more inventory stuff? They sell different items based on biolocation. Ah. Oh, and that's... We could put pylons to warp around the map. Right. That explains the pylon system. I got this at the beginning of the game. So I might have, like... Isn't that really irritating, though, for, like, using the vendors to buy stuff? Like, if I put a house in the jungle or in the ice, like, I get a slightly faster travel. But what if I wanted to pick some up for the vendors? No, because you could teleport to them. Oh. Right. Okay. The fuck is that noise? What do you want? Hello? Idiot. Okay. So, what we should have done... I bet there's a mapping then, right? Terraria. Let's find out what that is then. Terraria. People. Locations. Preferences. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's how to... Oh, guide to happiness. Oh, here we go. Right. The basic constraints. The exact rules are listed on the facts effect tables. These issues can be summarized. NPCs get a 12% or 6% bonus for being in a loved or liked biome.
Thanks for helping me
or
out
a penalty for being in a hated,
life.
disliked one. Hey, no worries, JP Dutch. You hang around and we'll do what we can. If the existence requirements for multiple biomes are met, and the NPC likes one of the biomes, but dislikes one of the others, the love-like biome will take priority. Biomes that the NPC is neutral to are ignored. They get a similar bonus or penalty. So have I like paid absolutely absurd amounts of money because they're unhappy? Like, near enough every single one of my NPCs is pissed off. Yes. Fair enough. I did check happiness. To be fair, I checked happiness earlier in the game. But I was like, whatever, dude. You guys aren't paying rent, or at least they weren't at the time. Is this area becoming rather dense, or is it just me? I dislike the feeling. Sophia the princess brings order and peace to everyone who lives in this world. I'll have you know I dislike neighbors. Sophia the princess shouldn't pay taxes. She's the princess, but she insisted. Why do they all simp hardcore over Sophia the fucking... They're like super simps. Leading landlord. Meet with a tenant who is happy as they could possibly be. I mean, okay. So she's she's really happy. Cynthia the Steampunker is my favorite tea time partner. Sark's the Goblin Tinkerer just makes the niftiest gizmos. Okay. Alright. Okay. Right. My next question. Alright, that makes sense. My next question is, how do you get lava fish? Honestly, offline, it has been the biggest nightmare of my life. How the fuck do you get lava fish in this game? Bait from hell. Lava bait. Lava bait or a lava rod. Alright, so I think we caught the bait last time. I was down there. There was some... is it in here? Lava flies. I assume that lets you do it. Lava flies let you do it. Lava rod comes from the angler quest at... So it was partly the angler quest. Okay. That fucking... I guess that's my next question. Why does this fucking guy... Why does this quest, like, barely ever work? Is it a game bug? Or is it something that I don't understand? Right? Like, it can't be just unlucky, right? It's nothing to do with it resetting. I'm telling you. I got the timings right and everything. This one, like, this one, for example, doesn't work. The pengfish, caught in the surface tundra. I've done this one like 3 times. I fished it here. This is the surface tundra.
One day I will play through FF14
and it just doesn't work. So why is this location wrong? I have literally fished in here. I give happy fucking ages.
The happy turtle.
Too small? The puddle's too small. But all my other quests have worked in this environment. What? That's not a puddle. I've also tried it here. Are you saying this isn't deep enough either? 300 blocks. Like a lake. I've tried here. It doesn't work. I've tried to get this pengfish here, and it just does not work. Well, like, this never works. The sky lake. Am I supposed to build a larger sky lake? Because this is, like, naturally occurring. I haven't done anything to it. But you can see I built a fishing thing here. This doesn't work. Sky lake is not fine. I have done this, like, 12 times in a sky lake. This does not work for the sky lake ones. It should work. I agree. It should work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I'm telling you, I've tried like 9 or 10 times. And then I tried the other sky lake, because there's another one over here. That also does not work. I've tried it here. I've tried it like through the whole day. Like, if I get the quest item, I get it really quickly. Or I just do not get it all. Fishing power, I've had max fishing power. I've got a fishing set. Right? I've got a fishing set, power. I've got bobbers. I've got this. I've used the maximum bait with 50%. I've used the better rod. Like, I've got a decent amount of fishing power. Let's put it that way. I've got a decent amount from what I can tell. By doing the quests. Right, you see this one, the fallen starfish. It says sky lakes and surface. This one only works. I've seen nearly off every quest. This one only works up here. It does not work on the surface. I've tried on the surface. This one only works up here. Like, that's a weird one. Because it says Skylakes and surface. So I tried it on the surface. It didn't work. But that one does work up there. So it's cringe. It's super, super cringe. Whatever's going on with it, he just pisses me off, that guy, right? I can use the 50% bait. So this one will work up on the Skylake. I know this one will work. If he gives me the lava rod. I'll do it now real quick, but I guarantee if he gives me the lava rod, I'm going to be so pissed off. Like, giving me at this point is just actually troubling so hard. Okay, the dead are returning. Oh, wrong place. Right, this one will work. I did it. I actually started doing it here. Felt like a better place to do it. Yeah, see? That's how quickly I get the quest item normally. Like within either 1 or 4 casts if the quest is working. But if I get one that's just specifically a Skylake, it doesn't work. And I have no idea why. Angler pants. I think I already have angler pants, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Right, I got angler pants. There you go. Another 5 fishing power. Stack it on. I'm a fishing god. I've got the full set. I'm a hero. Looks too low to count as sky. I mean, maybe, because that one says surface and Skylakes. So, maybe this counts as surface and not a Skylake? But I've also tried it in this one. It doesn't work here either. Like, for just Skylakes, it doesn't work. So maybe the idea is that you manually make one? I don't know. But the fishing guy, I hate him. I hate him with, like, an untold amount of hatred. Like, I detest that guy so much. He's wasted so much of my bait and time. With his quest not frigging working. Okay, let's put the rock. Don't need it now. Oh, I hate that fucking guy. Fix the traps. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good point. Why do these traps not work? I've, like, wired them. I put a pressure plate down for things to stand on, and it just doesn't work. You see, I built a pressure plate. They're facing the wrong way. But what about the geyser? The geyser doesn't work either. And that's definitely... I can see that. Yeah, they're facing the wrong way. But why does the geyser not work? I mean, that just shoots up. None of these have worked. Pressure plate is... Yeah, but even with... I did the pressure plate afterwards. You know what I mean? I did that when it wasn't working. To try and get it to work. It hasn't ever worked. So I guess with dart traps, I have to face this way to put them down. Is that working now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I only did the pressure plate for science. Like, this works when I stand on it, but it doesn't work when enemies stand on it. Yeah, it fires if I walk on it. I read the pressure plate. I read the pressure plate! Shut up! The pressure plate has been destroyed. This does not work with enemies. Why does it work with me? I did! It says it activates when a player steps on it. I read it. Fucking shut up. This has no pressure plate now, right? It's still not working. I just fucking read it! What the fuck do you want me to say? I can see it says player. I can see that. There's no pressure plate here. Why does this not work with NPCs? None of you are answering this question. You just say, read the tooltip, read the tooltip. I know what it says. I did it for science because it wouldn't work with NPCs. Jesus fucking Christ. This is not that complicated. Without the pressure plate, it didn't work. That's why I put a pressure plate in, just to see. As an experiment. And it still didn't work. So I just left it alone. Right? That's it. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This cannot be happening right now. This is really not that fucking hard. We had it with a geyser like we have right now for ages and it didn't work. I put a pressure plate in for science. That's it. That's it. I never expected it to work. I understand why that didn't work. I'm wondering why the geyser doesn't work on NPCs. Geyser is player only. That's it. That's all we needed to say. This, for some reason, this one is player only. All right? But the dart traps, these should work. That's all we had to say. That's it. That's it. Geyser is player only. That's it. That's it. That's the end. That's the answer, right? We got there. So that should work. Right? They're facing towards... Right. I need an enemy to spawn in it. Right. That should work. But didn't we do this? I think we did this. It won't since the pressure plate only...
But Mike, are you reading the tooltips?
In the process of trying to figure things out when you've never played the game before, we occasionally do things for science, just to see what will happen. That happens all the time. Okay? Very normal process. It's just to try things out. That's it.
Do you need a hug, mate?
No, I need...
Buy a switch or a lever from the mechanic.
What for?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
So does this not work?
Hi, Mike.
Because
Pressure
before
plate
we
here.
made this...
You need to read my tooltip. Have you read the pressure plate? Tooltip
They need
D.
power.
Have you tried a pre-assure plate? Science? In this economy?
It needs some kind of trigger. A different trigger. It needs a trigger. Dart traps need a trigger. If you want to trigger on enemies, you need a trigger that works for... Okay, so what are the triggers that work for enemies? Because, I mean, these could be used for boss fights and stuff. I doubt they do mega damage, but... Pressure plates will work. We just need a specific type of pressure plate. Okay. Who's the engineer lady? It's not you, is it? Oh, you're the steampunk lady. You actuators and whatnot. Was it Bunny? Oh, you're the party lady. Laura? Oh, there she is. She's wearing overalls. Okay, the names keep changing because they keep dying. Okay, so like a red one that activates when stepped on, or the green one. So if this one is full Suyu, that'll work. This is for players. And activates when a projectile touches it. So you can make them that get shots and they activate. Activates and breaks when a player steps on. Right, so if I get a red one... and put that there... Alright, it doesn't really do anything though, does it? Like wands. Okay, so they're not an effective, like, base defense system. They just apply poison. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Yeah, so they're a waste of time anyway. I mean, the poison lasts a long time. Alright, so we did learn. Okay, so they do need something to activate. I was on the right track with that. It just needed the right type of pressure plate. They don't just activate when enemies come in range like they do down... Oh, well, they don't actually, right? Because they're all wired up. You just can't see it earlier in the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Right, The teleporters make sense to me now. Why we can put them down in different places. Because apparently we should spread our village across the entire map. Okay, let's do the big one. How the fuck do you stop the corruption? My current working theory is, as soon as you start hard mode or whatever, you should just dig down the sides and prevent it spreading. Other than that, you just have to clean it up. You dig before... Yeah, 3 blocks... Okay, so I was right on that. 3 blocks wide. Was I also right it can only spread through stone and dirt? I would say. Like, clay does seem to stop it, but it's stone and dirt. Through any 5... Okay, 6 blocks, not 34. 6 blocks. Okay. There's an upgrade to the spray gun. You need to dig under the ocean. There's something below the ocean? Is there something below the ocean I haven't seen? There is. Oh, let's go have a look. I was very confused as to why this was called an ocean, considering, according to you guys, it is a puddle. Hang on, let me get an underwater breathing potion, I guess. That would probably be smart. Swiftly in liquids. Breathe water instead of air. There we go. And we're off. Don't dig under the ocean. Dig next to it on the jungle side. So, what? On the beach here? On this? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I mostly ignored the ocean besides doing the fish boy, because I actually didn't even really fish in the ocean. It just looks so small. For, like, a biome, it just looked smidgy. It looked tidgy and small. So did the other one over here. Yeah, I get it, it's a show. Like, it wasn't like, you know, like a jungle biome or a desert biome or anything. That's on my next questions, is what's down there. My next questions will be about the desert, because the desert really confuses me as to what the fuck it's supposed to be. Besides just a really hard place. Let me spread this water out of it. Not that it matters, because there's just more water waiting. Oh, I know what I want to ask in a minute, but I think I know the answer. What am I looking for down here? What in the fuck is this? Can I catch these? A shimmer in the dark. Shimmer an item into another item. This is not another boss, right? What are these blocks? Ethereum blocks. This water's doing like obsidian stuff to it. Yeah, I'm trying to create a little well. Let me get the water to drain out. What the? The hell? Throw ore in it. Oh, it's like a transmute. Okay, so it comes out seemingly with similarly level stuff. Throw the contaminator in it. The terraformer. Creates and destroys biomes when sprays. Okay, so it's like is it an upgraded version? I don't think I want to fire this here. Okay. I think I would need a wiki to find out what I can get out of this. Like, if there's something really amazing to get out of here. Is this always located below beaches? Yeah, on the jungle side. The Shimmer. The Shimmer is a shiny pearlescent liquid found in the ether, a mini biome which generates in the underground or cavern layer, always on the same side of the world as the jungle. It has a variety of effects on different stuff. Okay. Item transmutes. Terraformed items will float out of the Shimmer and stay in the air, and their sprite is a bit brighter. So, you can create some missing items that you need. Amethyst bunny turns to amethyst jungle hat. Shadow. Angler earring turns into the tackle box. All about features.
Please don't use the fandom wiki. They're a scourge. Official wiki is on wiki.gg.
I mean, I'll just go off the link I got. I do not want to embroil myself in some sort of wiki war. Looking at some transmutes. Okay, so it seems to change things at the same tier. I'd have to be looking. Requires moon... Okay, these require moon lords to be defeated. A bottomless shimmer bucket turns into a bottomless water bucket. Where'd you get a bottomless bucket from? The rod of discord turns into the rod of harmony. Fishing quests. What a fucking surprise. Dickbag. Interesting. Okay. So, no boss or anything here. I know I would be very confused. What failings to? Permanent buff items. Keep going, there's more. More permanent buffs can be acquired here. Like the ones where we got, you know, like our NPCs could fight better, all that kind of stuff. pain in the ass. They don't give you a tooltip when you mouse over them. Life crystal turns into a vital. New link. Permanently boost life regen. Permanent mana. I assume that's MP5. Life fruit turns to Aegis fruit. Permanently increases your defense. Any fruit becomes ambrosia. Permanently increases mining and build speed. Okay, so this is well worth finding. Pink pearl turns into galaxy pearl. Permanently increased luck. Gummy worm. Permanently increases fishing skill. The peddler's satchel. Peddler's hat becomes the peddler. Permanently increases items sold by the traveling merchant. Yeah, that'd be well worth finding, depending on where you spawn. For sure. Oh, the whoopee cushion becomes a gas trap. Because I got the whoopee cushion earlier on, but it just looked like a meme item. Releases poisonous gas when a container is open. Wooden arrows become shimmer arrows. 12 range damage. Velocity 3. Falls upwards. Cool. Lava moss, krypton moss, argon moss, neon. I didn't get any of this stuff. Krypton moss. Oh, okay. Was there actually somebody who was like a boss or some sort of enemy that was hurling hammers and swords at me? Or is it just a fucking thing that exists? Because that was really fucking annoying. They're just random spawns. Okay, alright. So, nothing I can super do about that. Alright. That was very upsetting. That was very, very upsetting to have that happen. They just need to add a boss for them. That would have been nice, because I really wanted to hunt the motherfucker down that was doing that to me. That would have been kind of cool to have that happen. Okay. What's the point? Is there not a boss in the desert or anything like that? The desert and the ice don't seem to have a purpose other than just being areas to get loot. Like, the desert was easily the hardest biome that I faced in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, like, it's just for loot and money. Unique loot in both, but no bosses. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like, the desert was just an extreme biome to be in. Ice has a pre-hard mode boss. Does it? I mean, we did the Queen of Slime down there. There was, you killed it? Oh, Deerclops. Oh, yeah, that's on the surface. That's not in here. Deerclops was up here during a blizzard. Yeah, I did Deerclops. That wasn't a thing. Okay, so they're just biomes for stuff and items. Okay. That's totally fair. What was next on my list? I had a list and I didn't save it because I'm a moron. Right, villagers I understand. I mean, I guess I opened the door now. They teach you how to get... desert may have a pyramid, but only some worlds have it. Okay. Ice Golem mini-boss. I killed that. Yeah, it didn't have a lot of HP. Oh! I know what I wanted to ask. What's with these materials? Orichalcum. Cobalt. Platinum. Lead. That I can only get from fishing. Alternative worlds. It's seed dependent. Replay value ores. So what? It just changes the ore? Each ore has 2 variants. Yeah, I figured that because they made basically the same thing. 2 variants of most ores. How is it different worlds have different ores? It depends on which kind of corruption you choose. I don't think I chose a corruption. Or maybe I didn't realize it. Your world has corruption. Crimson is the other evil, which has entire different weapons, bosses. There's another type of world with different bosses. Oh, it's one boss difference. Oh, okay. One different boss. So they don't have the Eater of Worlds, I guess? That was the corruption boss as far as I know. Correct. Okay, they have something else. Okay, maybe we make the multiplayer map on a Crimson world then. That might make sense to see what that's like. That kind of fits. Okay. That sounds good to me. So those are random drops. Those are there. Oh, okay. Oh, let me just ask some basic stuff here. I figured out Deathweed. Shiverleaf was fine. Moonglow was fine. Why can't I grow the fire stuff? Is there any way of growing the fire stuff up here? Do I need it to surround it by lava or something? I figured out Shroomite.
Make a journey difficulty world for multiplayer for extra fun and or chaos.
Lava or solar crib? It needs to be in lava. It grows on ash. Fire stuff blooms at sunset. Okay. And somehow it needs the planter box. Yeah, I tried the planter box and it didn't work. I'm not a prison warden. To be clear. I think I got the planter box somewhere. Yeah, I had like plenty of seeds to grow it. I just couldn't get it. Like I had so much, I just gave up on it. So I had like 100 of them. It does not need lava anymore. That's an old version. You just have to harvest at sunset. Okay, so I just missed that. I figured out Deathweed was during blood moons. But that's totally fine. What else was bothering me? Let me think. Right, the corruption, we should have just put a dead stop to it earlier in the game. Alright, that's fair. Oh! Yeah, this stuff. Is this just aesthetic? This fucking weird coral shit that's going on? It's cosmetic. Okay. Yeah. Cosmetic. Alright. Good, because that was really annoying, because it was all so pretty and stand out, and I had no fucking idea what it was supposed to be. Yeah, moss is... It's glowy moss, it looks nice. Alright. But you always have about it forces to spread past gaps. What, past 6?